we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find the lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. So West Virginia's offense will get the ball first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets up.
And the quarterback will be slimmed down back at the 43.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off play action. Got a man. It's Briggs. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their second sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the end zone.
And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and they'll have to convert third and long to keep it going. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And his slips just inside that right upright. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. Might be the worst case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. handoff from the gun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Right quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
They booted away on 4th down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He's loose down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Baylor. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it. There he goes! And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it. Got the first down and more. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Zings it complete to the right. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
The Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. Tight end now in motion. They'll go back to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking left. Complete on the comeback. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the 1st quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play. And that's something the defense, they have to be.
Oh, he's got some space.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that 6th sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
He'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They'll run the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Going to the ground. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Pitts. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Got his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Pitts. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Going to swing it on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Pitts. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They've gotten really productive play from their quarterback as well. He's guided this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. They'll run play action. It's complete to the right. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's going to throw deep right side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time.
And how about about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After that last completion, it's second down. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Briggs. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Looking to throw. Wide out, trying to get it in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. The give to the back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. The Cowboys want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got a man, it's Pitts. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like we just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Catch in the middle. It's Wolf. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Using his legs, it's Hawk. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
It's caught. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The play action fake. Got it! And he will score! Pistols firing! Touchdown Cowboys! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Temple. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable...
Turning it on! Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds the tight end. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They booted away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Second down, he'll throw it. Works the middle of the field. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They bring the punter onto the field now. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Fires to the big fella. At the 20, he's got space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Pugh. Got room to work. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires left, and they can't make the connection. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Third down play from the gun. Fires to the middle. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Fitted in the window for the score.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get them to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half. Say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Wants to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Briggs. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He's open on the right. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Takes the handoff. It's Hawk. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This
breaks into the open. Pass to sticks him still on his feet. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Mountaineers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeps it on the bootleg. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I feel like this defense really needed that, man. They need a shot in the arm. They've had some bad possessions, not been great. Nice job getting to the quarterback, getting in a predictable 3rd and long situations where now you can unleash that pass rush.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with.
There he goes! Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Makes the grab. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. They're going back to the ground. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. To the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Pitts. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Handoff to the lone back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Sets up the screen. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Cowboys had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got some room entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys! And here they come, almost all the way back. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Baylor. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards, and you've thrown a couple of touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the Heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They'll go to the ground. Creates a little room. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. He's going to look for a man on third and short. He's got him. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Using the quick game. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Briggs. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Barco. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll run play action. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. This crowd knows when to bring it. Wants to throw it. Going for 6. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And another first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Finding an escape route. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Brings up second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just laid him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Lets it fly. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. Splits the uprights. Good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and their field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This has been a good day for the offense and a particularly outstanding performance from the quarterback. And the QB has more than had his way, just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Breeze, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Looks as if he's going to run it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves them with 3rd and 3. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. It's complete to the left. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Gonna look downfield again. They'll run the screen. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Oh, the ball squirts out. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down.
And the Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. And in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
Catch in the middle, it's Pitts. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Cowboys! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Wants to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. And they are getting elite play from their quarterback. He's been elite in every aspect. He's thrown the ball on time. He's made big plays down the field. He's punched it in when they've gotten opportunities. You just couldn't ask for anything more.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Hauls it in, looking for space. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Breaks the tackle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. He's stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The handoff keep working on that clock. Turning it on! Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Working the middle. Makes a grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. The quarterback takes a knee.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.